Rhythm Thief and the Emperor's Treasure is a rhythm game about the art of dance and how it can destroy the world. In this game, you see the life of the French according to the Japanese. In Paris, you encounter a multitude of people from the British, the Chinese, the police, and Napoleon. And sometimes the French. You play as Raphael, a college student with magic dance powers whose alter ego is the dapper, fedora-wearing Phantomar. A man with inhuman strength and really good jumping ability, which he uses in his frequent clashes with the police or very old men, but uses much more in his fight to save Paris from people in cosplay. This game is so good you won't even notice it was made by the guy behind Sonic 06. So sit right back and let me tell you about this red-headed crook with daddy issues.
It is the Paris Constabulary's duty to arrest this rhythm thief! Get him!
Two, one, go!
The game starts with wanted criminal Phantomar showing the people what he's got with his two phantom backup dancers. With Notre Dame in the backdrop and set lights blaring, Phantomar's persona is personified in this sequence. To set the scene, Phantomar's trying to find his father who went missing 3 years ago but left a coin. One that a bracelet of Tiamat in the Louvre also has. So he decides to break into the Louvre to steal it. He gets in through the side door that the Louvre just has. He makes his way through to the Looting the Louvre theme, the minigame song that got memed on TikTok. And I mean, come on, the song speaks for itself. So Phantomar gets his drip and leaves through the front door.
Stop right there, Phantom R, for the appropriation of cultural artifacts. I arrest you!
But the French police catch him. Maybe because he warned them beforehand?
Inspector Vergier. Voila.
So they send out their famed roller skate brigade.
Escape is not enough. Today we get to the bottom. Go, get him! What is it? Today you rot in jail.
After fleeing the police, he takes it easy and enjoys a nice stroll around Paris until a woman needs his help dealing with the horde of cosplayers chasing her. And it turns out leading this group was actually Napoleon. Now, if he's really Napoleon, he's gotta say something old-timey and arrogant.
The ignorant cretins! You'd be wise to kneel, boy!
So Phantomar shows them his really cool dance moves and gets out of there. Oh well, at least he can't say anything else bad now.
Miserable monkey!
There we go. Show's over, folks.
Then the two get to know each other, and the girl, called Marie, and Phantomar head to Notre Dame. Marie plays her violin, then Napoleon shows up and reveals his plan to try and make something called the Dragon Crown, and sends his goons after them. And so Phantomar just does this?
That is impossible!
I'll be taking the dragon crown.
Then we meet Jean-Francois. Then Fantomar breaks into the police station during the day, while still dressed as a 5-star crook. He steals evidence, then leaves, and comes face to face with Charlie. After he's done beating a child, he goes to Les Invalides as he found a piece of paper saying something happened there. He finds the secret passageway under the big tomb in the center of the building, and Napoleon is inside with a strange figure standing near him.
Who was that?
I will tell you in the afterlife!
Napoleon catches him, and Fantomar has to fight off his minions once again, and then heads to the opera to find some necklace Napoleon is after. There he sees Marie be rejected by her supposed mother.
First a war. I hope you're ready, Fantomar.
Then Fantomar beats up a poor old man, causing the woman he's with to give him a pendant, the thing Napoleon wanted. She starts rambling, so the police try to capture him. But before they can, his dog comes in to defend his abuse of the weak and defenseless. As he jumps his way out, there Charlie stands in his way again, but after one more football match, Fantomar, seeing no real chance of escape, jumps off the building and dies.
Think you can follow these moves?
Is that even a question? Let's dance!
This game has also got a wide array of different tasks and minigames to play, from helping this crazy motherfucker build a fancy soundboard to fighting a Chinese man who is a little stereotypical.
That was a warm-up. What? No more Mr. Knight.
A lot of the side mini-games revolve around your dog, from using Pavlovian techniques to train him to dodge the heaps of metal you throw at him, to rizzing him up, to just honing his ability to abuse police bussy. Then there's the Phantom Notes, where you collect paper hidden on the screen until you find all the ones in that area. There's also Paul, who lets you join the samba, playing music from director Nakamura's past game, Samba de Amigo. Fantomar can become a chef, a waiter, and even a dancer. Then you've got this guy who you can do a few dance battles against to determine who the real Fantomar is.
Somebody's got dancing feet.
Despite them attracting large crowds, the French police ignore it.
See you soon. Papa, wait, please. Where are you going? Don't leave me.
Forgive me, Raphael.
A coin?
So, we cut to Marie crying outside the big French monument over the opera situation. Until... Okay guys. Turns out, Fantomar, he lied to us. He's not actually dead. And he's back, dancing, giving it his all. After dancing the sadness away,
Reese's Puffs.
Beat 'em up, beat 'em up, beat 'em up, beat 'em up. Reach this bus.
Marie and Phantomar follow a clue to where the cross of the Sun King is. Some mystical thing Napoleon's after. It can't be good. They take a bus to the Palace of Versailles, but the bus broke down. So they, the passengers mind you, fix the bus by themselves, shown by this fun mini-game. Look at the fun, guys! Look at the fun! This is fun! When they finally get in, they take a look around and bust down with the posh people. Then Napoleon shows up to fight Phantomar. He pulls out a whole 2 swords.
I challenge you.
So they clash.
Watch their moves or get nailed. Go. Up.
Down, down. You put on a good show.
However, it turns out while he was preoccupied, Marie was abducted and Napoleon wants the crown in exchange. They meet on the Eiffel Tower, which is honestly looking pretty empty on a nice day like this. He makes the trade, except he gave a fake, so they shoot him. And it turns out the man who did it was Jean-Francois. Before it's too late, in the sky, it's Charlie, who just before this was revealed to be the police inspector's daughter, Charlotte, in Phantomar cosplay to confuse the villains and allow her to get in and save the real Phantom.
There's 2 of these guys.
Although she's not wearing the disguise in the cutscene immediately after. So what, she changed back while in midair? Napoleon's knights take to the skies and engage in hand glider combat until they're shot down.
Shoot him down. He must not escape.
It's one after the other.
Next, we cut to the police fighting Napoleon's army. Vergier gunning down every last one in his way.
The streets of Paris are under our protection.
After him!
Are you Francis or Parisians?
Oh, magnifique, Inspector.
Paris has seen worse than you.
3, 2, 1.
Emma, I have kept my promise. Oh!
Napoleon, now with the dragon crown, and Marie summons the Hanging Gardens of Babylon, which was apparently underneath Paris? Paris?
I cannot believe something so vast was concealed beneath the streets of Paris. And now look, it floats!
These hanging gardens allow me to wield weather as a weapon.
So Napoleon rains lightning down on Paris.
The penalty for treason is death. Hey, who stole my thunder?
Okay, alright. Somebody please tell this man that
The Eiffel Tower's got a lightning rod.
Everybody, into the tower! Allons-y, we will strike from there!
Phantom fights his way through the nights.
Certified hood
The
crusher.
girl will die.
Got one word for you, Napoleon. Waterloo!
Then Jean-Francois reveals a bunch of robots who were Napoleon's real knights? Even though this place is Babylonian and the Babylons and the Hanging Gardens were supposedly built somewhere in Iraq? And chevalier is a French word?
There's just too many of them.
Too many for Fantomar?
Charlie!
We must defend Paris.
Inspector Vergier!
Good! The three of you can die together!
Vergier and Charlotte also join the fight, together with their combined powers of dance moves, ball, and gun! They somehow hold them off.
You go on, leave this to me.
Don't let them escape!
Thanks, guys. I owe you one. I mean it.
Fantomar then goes on ahead by himself. And then, this happens.
Would you like to see what this weapon can do, Phantom R?
John Francis just has a big mecha robot that shoots crystals, and Fantomar is trapped on a block surrounded by lava. How could he possibly?
Raphael, I presume. I've always known Marie had a guardian angel, but I never expected him to be so snappily dressed. My lady, it is an honor to be once again in your exalted presence.
This is quite impossible!
You're going down, JF!
The real Chevalier Diabolique, created to defend the Babylonian Empire. They know no pity, no mercy. They know only destruction.
But this weapon is invincible!
Sorry, but it's very invincible.
But there must be some mistake!
Now all that's left is Napoleon. They have one last epic showdown.
The finale. Begin.
As he lays defeated on his knees, he admits that all this time, he wasn't even the real Napoleon, but everything he did was all part of a scheme to stall the real Napoleon's return.
As it happens, my true name is Bonar. A mere shadow to the true Emperor's light.
Bonar, what are you up to?
He then throws himself off the garden, saying that the real Napoleon's time is near, and the place is coming down. Okay, Marie's now here. She plays her violin, and Phantom, he does his thing.
The bracelet of Tiamat.
Since ancient times, the bracelet has been worn by those who do the Earth Mother Tiamat's will upon the land.
Elizabeth gave me the Queen's pendant because I wore this bracelet. And I get the feeling I'm not the only one in Paris who wants to stop these hanging gardens. In fact, there's a good chance that everyone in Paris wants this stopped. If I could somehow channel their energy. Thanks, Marie. If I was alone, I'd have given up a long time ago. There it is, the rhythm of the city. It's coming in through the bracelet. With the pulse of the people, I can feel the rhythm of the land. move. This place won't hold.
Where the gardens crashed is never mentioned. But that doesn't matter. Because it's the fate of Paris, baby. And everyone just wants to dance. So who cares about all the people who might have died, you know? They all head to Notre Dame for one last send-off. And to get ready for the last dance.
It's almost time for the last dance.
Okay, so when it's all said and done, Rhythm Thief and the Emperor's Treasure was a weird, wacky, but fun as hell game that stuck with me ever since I first played it. Despite feeling rushed and jumping from one goofy plot point to the next at breakneck speed, and ending with many questions unanswered, like, who even was Phantomar's dad? Was he literally just a plot device for his son to turn to a life of crime? But it's okay, because the game is, in my eyes, still good despite its flaws. Even though you could argue that the second half of the story could have used a bit more setup and pacing, and instead of going from opera robbery to saving the world with my dance laser in just a few hours, maybe they could have built up to that a bit better. The game just needed more length, so they could spend more time fleshing out their ideas. It was only 8 hours long in total, like it's insanely short for a full game. It was also a commercial failure, not doing so well on release, and combined with Sega's financial issues at the time, prompted them to focus on more Western IPs, and also Sonic. With it not being until the mid-2010s, when series like the Yakuza and Persona games climbed international success under their subsidiary studios that helped them to get their game profits back. Sad to think that if Rhythm Thief was released just a few years later, we could have actually got that sequel. But at the very least, we got this game. And well, that's gotta be something.
Shut